Hi, how are you? We are packing and yapping for my 6 weeks holiday, 6 week holiday in the US. Let me show you what I'm taking. Let's start real simple. We're going with shoes. I've got my New Balance 9060s. I've tried to get all of my shoes like at the start of the year so that I could wear them in. Because we are going to be doing a shit ton of walking. Funnily enough, these are my going around everyday shoes. My actual ones for like when I'm in Florida and doing my thing in the parks will be my on running Cloud Monsters. These are the lightest motherfucker shoes in the world, so also amazing for traveling and trying to pack. Night out in the turn shoes. I just got these suede little booties. Nothing crazy, but they are really comfy. So we've got a couple of nights out planned for pubs and more chilled evenings. I've got my dockies. So, and I got a pair of thongs just in case I need to race down somewhere and don't want to put on a whole shoe. So they are the shoe business. I am a Doc Martens gal through and through, so I will die on any hill where I can talk about how much I love a Doc Marten. I've got these raincoats, so I bought this from Shein, and they're just a reusable raincoat so that we don't get wet, obviously. But they've got hoods and stuff. So I got the reusable ones for the parks. So it saves me having to fork out for those other ones. Powerboard, because then I'll only need one adapter, but then I've got four, picking up what I'm putting it anyway. So we also have a clothesline. So you just hook this end and this end, and then once it's hooked, you then tighten it up, and you can do all of your washing. This is Hank. Hello, my sweet bean. Hello, my sweet bean. And yeah, so this, again, from Shein will be great. Last time I went traveling for long periods of time, undies were the issue. I would run out. So hopefully there'll be no running out. Makeup, I am a makeup gal. So here's everything that I've packed. I've got some blushes, I've got my powders. I've actually got a little sewing kit in here. So this is a sewing kit. Love. I've actually bought in to go in here as well. As you can see, we've got a micro little baby fringe, and that bad boy needs weekly trims. So I've got my hair scissors to go in there. I'm sure they will come in handy for other things. So that's all of this. I was watching somebody's vlogs, and they took a portable mirror that also has a light around it, and they said it was like an absolute lifesaver when they were in darker hotels. And I've obviously not stayed in these hotels, so I don't know what the lighting's going to be like. So I've got that now. No worries at all. She's in there ready to go. I've got, these are like mesh bags so that I can just put all of my washing in there as it goes. So I know where it goes. Okay, so I have a hair straightener, which is actually an American hair straightener, which I bought last time I was over there. So fingers crossed it still works. I haven't used it for quite some time. In here is bobby pins, a couple of hair clips, some stuff for Halloween, because I am going to be over there in Halloween. I've got some extra hair lackies, non-crease clips, bits and pieces for hair tins, this, I use a roller every day in my fringe. So that can go in there as well. Happy days. And then I am going to be doing my nails just before I go. But I know that within like 3 weeks I will be sick of them and I'll probably chew them off. So I've got these little buff pads plus nail file and a colour and a base, a top coat. I've also got a black in case I just want to go black. Oh, I've also got these little devil horns. How cute are they? So that's second option for Halloweeny. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm like a week out. I've got to go to work from Monday to Friday, and I work like far, far away. I fly to my work, and I got sick today, so hopefully that's gone before I leave. You know, girls, if you know, you know. I've got a bunch of hair stuff in here, so another nail file, big one. Comb, hairbrush, and then this bad boy for my fringe. And then I've also got a rat tooth comb in case I need to do anything drastic, like, you know, take my hair extensions out, something goes on. Okay, so I've got face cleanser, moisturizer, hair mask, hair oil / serum ×2, and then this is like a body glitter. All of these are in a plastic bag because if one of them bursts, these are all very easy to clean, but then it's not going to go through all my other stuff, all my hair brushes and hair tools. So that's everything that goes in there. And then in this one here, if you haven't noticed, I'm a bags inside bags kind of gal. Everything is very organized. All my makeup brushes, I've already picked out the ones I want for looks and stuff that I'm going to do. I used to be a makeup artist, so really hard for me to pack light when it comes to makeup. But we shall see how we go. So what is left to pack in here? Razor, body wash, which I've just got like a little body wash because I'm like, that shit I'm going to buy over there. That's fine. I'll probably just use the stuff that's in the hotels even for body wash. And then razor, my toothbrush and toothpaste is actually in my bag for my carry-on, so that's in there. There's really, I don't really think there's all that much else. My meds are over there, again in carry-on. And then I've got this little bag. So this is like a little backpack, which I'm likely to use in replacement of my big North Face one. Just for around and about. And then I've also got this for nights out, which is just a shoulder bag, but because it had this style buckle, I've been able to put holes further down in here. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that. So there's some holes along here, and what that does is I can wrap it around my waist and it turns into like a belt bag, which would be really good for going to the pub, yeah, going out and stuff like that. I don't have to, I've got free hands, you know, I like to be overzealous with my hands. I'm catching up with very good friends of ours, and she asked for a calendar, a WA calendar, so I've got that here. I also got animal wildlife one for her daughter as well, so if she wants that, she can utilise that. Okay, so that's the things. Let's move on to the clothes. So travel day, I've got a really big oversized baggy black hoodie. So that's for travel day. I then also have this other black hoodie, which I'm unsure if I will use this for travel day. I think I might need to wash this actually before I go. It's got stuff on it. So I've got this one from White Fox. So that might need a wash. I have my lined tartan brown jacket. And then I have a waterproof jacket. And then I've also got a vest because I can get quite warm. I run quite hot, so I've got that. And then the last one is this Chicago this Chicago jumper. So, last one, Chicago jumper. Happy days for that. For pants, we've got jeans, blue jeans. I pretty much have every colour jean that I could get in here. Yeah, because I have pretty much packed. But I do this. The reason why I'm going through this now is because I'm unsure if I've got too much. You know, again, I'm a gal who likes some options. If you haven't noticed from the 4 or 5 pairs of shoes that I've bought. Oh God, how am I going to get any of this back? Is going to be anyway. Moving on. So I've got blue jeans, I've got a pair of black jeans, and I have my cargos. So 3 pairs of long pants I think's good. I've got a pair of leggings, like just plain black leggings. These are my pajamas, 2 pairs of shorts, and then a couple of oversized shirts. And then I have a skirt, one black skirt, the matching skirt to that brown tartan thing I've got, and then just a plain black short skirt. So I've got all of those. The blue jeans need to go in the wash because I wore them this weekend. I've got our leggings because I think I'm less likely to buy a pair of pants whilst I'm there. You know, I think I'm more likely to buy shirts and things like that. So I've also got a new thing. Okay, so I've got this leopard print skirt, which is kind of like a midi length, and then just a black one with some floral details. I think this would be good when I go to Nashville. So whack those in as well. So that's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, cool. So that's 8 options. Because God knows a girl loves some options. Let's try and roll these bad boys. Alright, so that is that. I'm actually surprised that there's not as much black. When I went on my holiday in Melbourne, pretty much every single piece of clothing I owned was black, other than my University of Texas like shirt that I wore to the Billie Eilish concert, but it was still their black, their away jersey, and it's black with like the brown logo. But anyways, all right, cool. So that's the pants, and then I have 2 knits, one leopard print, one brown and black, and then I've got like a little cardigan, black, but it's got little like embroidered detail-y bits on it. I've got a long black skirt, which I think I'm going to not take because there is something that I'm missing. And then I have just these like plain layering pieces. So I've got 2 of those. They're like thick. I've got a leopard dress and I have a plain black dress. But that's what I'm missing is I bought a dress specific for this, and then I wore it out a couple of weekends ago. Now I can't find it, so I might have to raid the washing that my husband has done and see if it's in there, because that's a little bit annoying. Alright, so cardigans. I'm going to like multiple different areas, and so the weather is different in like every single one. You know, I'm going to be cold at the very start in Chicago, and cold at the very end in New York. But then in between, I've got Austin and Florida, which are not going to be as cold. People still wear like shorts and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to like make sure that I take stuff that I can layer so that I can just wear it on its own when it's in the warmer periods. But anyway, we will make it work. All right, so that is pants, dresses, skirts, knitted jumpers. Why is that not my thing? There we go. I'll have to speed this part up. T-shirts. I really wanted my Kansas City Swiss shirt, but I don't know where it is. So, cool. I've got a Harry Potter shirt. I've got my Pokemon shirt. They're the 2 T-shirts. I don't know what this one is. Oh, this is my Dragon Rider shirt. La 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 la. So, a couple of T-shirts, and then I have 3 like cropped tank tops. Some of them have like graphic tees on them, so these are really good with like my baggy jeans. Love those. I've got a boob tube. I've got a cropped like baggy crop one. It says looks like you love me. So there's those. That one, sorry. And then put that there. And then I have another cropped, like baggy one to go in that. And then I've got a couple of long sleeves, a grey long sleeve, a camo long sleeve, and then a black long sleeve. So I think that's pretty good because I know shirts are things that I'll probably buy a bit of. So I'm just going to whack those in. Oh, and I've got this brown one to go with my leopard print skirt. And it's just got a thing on the front that says rodeo. So there we go. That's the T-shirts and the crops. And then in here, I'm also just going to put in a couple of bodysuits. So these are just those like stretchy spandexy bodysuits. And I've got 2 of those. Where's the other one? Yep. Both of these are from Shein, and I know that they will keep me warm. Trying to keep my butt warm. Everything I've got is cropped. Alright, so T-shirts, done. We've got a bag full of undies. And I've got a pair of bathers, and what else is in there? I've got a pair of bathers. I think I've got some shorts to go under the dresses. Pair of bathers. Oh, I got another bodysuit. Okay. Oh, another 2 bodysuits. Wait, what is this? These are, oh, okay. Right, now I've got 4 bodysuits. So, me going, where are all my bodysuits? I don't know where they are. Oh, you know what I will put in here is a couple of pairs of stockings is what I want in there. So we'll put them in. I am depleting. I've got a pair of trackies. I doubt that I'm going to take these. I'm wearing a pair of like sports flare pants things on the airplane. I've got also on the airplane my compression socks and a sport bra. I don't usually wear a normal bra on the airplane because as least amount of metal that I need to like continuously take off my body, the better. So for carry-on, this is my DG bag. It's got all my cords. It's also got this little bad boy in here. I've got my microphones, more cords. So this is just like cords, microphones. The DG goes in here, and not that one because I don't have that phone anymore. I had to get a new phone because mine clocked it. I think that's also not going to work anymore because that's not the bottom of the phone that I want. Very annoying. So yeah, I had to get a new iPhone 17. I had to. So sad. Yep. Where is she? Don't even know where it is. Oh, too bad if anyone's trying to get a hold of me. That's another cord that I can't fucking use. Love that. In the bin. Oh, I'm glad I went through this. Ah, cool. So this one is like it's not the USB-C 3, it's the other one. So I'll take one of those and then I'll just pack all of my other USB-Cs in there. We don't have ports that have that jack anymore, so actually that can also go in the bin. Cool. Well, I got rid of all of that. Nice. I've got this, which is like my personal bag, and then I have my North Face. So in here I've got my airplane shoes. So not going to be, you know, barefoot in it, but I do like to be comfortable. I've got a couple more of these just in case I need to take anything, which I haven't packed yet. So there's not much in there. I have my phone gimbal just in case I get sick to death of filming on my Osmo, which I very much doubt will happen because it's smaller than my phone gimbal. So love that for me. But that's in there. I might put that in my other one. Okay, so I've got a like little roller bag one. This is where all my meds are. So I have vitamin C. I have my medication. I've got a probiotic. I got a lysine, and I got my daily greens. And then I've also got some electrolytes, some anti-nausea, and a few other like bits and pieces in there. And then I have, oh yeah, I already showed the vitamin C. So that's just all in there. Again, a clear bag so that if anybody needs to see anything, they'll be able to. So that's in there. And then in this, I've got spare socks for both my husband and I, and spare undies as well. So our travel day is 30 hours. So that's going to be a godsend for us to get changed into during our flight to LA. I have my headphones. So I have Sony MX4s. And in here is apparently $5 and my big softy light. So that will come in handy. I do need to charge that. And then this is the jack for the aeroplane. So I can use my headphones for the airplane. Alright, moving on to the big bag. I've got a clear water bottle, so you go in with it empty and then you fill it up once you're on the other side. My dog did try and choose that and get rid of it, so not that for me. Okay, front pocket. We have more Travel Calm and diarrhea stop. I am allergic to a lot of things. I cannot eat pork, and I am lactose intolerant, so we have to have things on hand. I'm also a knife and fork girly, so I have this little pack. It's airport safe. It's got knife, fork, and a spoon in it. If they need me to get rid of the knife, I'll just chuck the knife. It doesn't matter. Then at least I'll still have the spoon and fork. Just a spare hair scrunchie. Alright, passports. How many times? How many times are we going to count that I've got my passports in this week? And I've got a pen, so all of the important things there. I don't think I have much going on there. What's in here? Oh, yep, some girly sanitary pads, and then the car keys will go in there. Right, we have Lactaid, which I do need to get another bottle of because that one's only half full. And then the grand, actually no, this thing first. This is one of those like foot hammock things for the back of the chair, so see how that works. That's at the very bottom, so I'm not like relying on it or anything, but it's there. And then this is my little like carry case, you know. So I've got in here toothbrush, mouthwash. I've got a hand sanitizer and a hand moisturizer. And then a makeup brush, a paw, another makeup brush, moisturizer, a sweet orange, a lip balm, which is actually from another travel that I went on where I was in a fancy class and I got free things. I've got floss, and I have a toothpaste, a little travel toothpaste, and a mascara, a powder, and my bronzer, just so I can look alive. Got little sponges for that. Now we have a couple of sticks of electrolytes, and then I have a perfume and a brow powder. I've got earplugs, courtesy of work. I found these in my work bag, so they're coming with me just in case. I've got Femfresh wipes, again courtesy of work. I have my makeup wipe. This is like a coconut biodegradable face wipes, coconut scented, and I find that these are really good. I've got a little bit of concealer, my ADHD meds, and a face mask if I feel so inclined. ADHD meds gonna come in with my other meds in there. Cool. So this is obviously gonna have to go through the airport security, so that's why it's in this giant bag. I'm hoping that this clear bag is suffice. And that I don't need to like take another bag. I probably should just fucking take one just in case. I've got enough of them. These are all like wrinkled and crunkled because they're out of my work bag. I have them on hand all the time. I travel a lot for work, so I just thought I'd whack them in here because I'm sure that will come in handy. So that is everything that's in here at the moment. The other things I'll be going in here will be my 2 iPads, my work iPad and my editing iPad. And then I've also got my Kindle. So both iPads will go in here. And I've got this bad boy. So this is all of our bookings and our ESTA visas and everything is all in here for the whole 6 weeks. So they can see that as much as I love to travel, I love to be in my home and I am not hanging about illegally. So that's everything there. I do have a selfie stick on steroids, but I don't know if I'm going to need it because I've actually bought something else selfie stick related. And let me go get it. I'll go show you because she's cute. Oh my god, my legs. So I bought this little contraption, and she holds the Digi and she holds my phone at the same time. And it's a little less in your face than this bad boy. In saying that though, I could probably... One of these definitely comes off. I'm pretty sure. Is it this? Oh shit, yeah it is. So I could just take my... She's just a bit sturdier on this little. But I do have the then. Oh, all right. Well, maybe I'll still take both and just see what feels more natural, because this is actually the first time filming on the Digi. So I had a Digi 2 for the Melbourne trip, which I haven't uploaded because it wasn't very good. So it's definitely more compact, you know, but that's okay. We shall see. We shall see how everything pans out over the next 6 weeks. All right, it's a long time. It's 40 days, just under. All right, so cool. That will probably go in my backpack. And that's everything. That's all of our stuff. That's all my things. It's all happening. And I'm super excited. This has been a long time coming. Oh, I'll tell you where we're going. So, you've just packed with me for my holiday to Chicago, Wisconsin, visiting Milwaukee, visiting St. Louis, staying a night in St. Louis, heading down to Nashville, going to Memphis, going to Austin, flying to Florida, flying New York, back home. So that's the holiday. That's the whole kit and caboodle. And I'm so very excited. Thank you very much for coming to pack. I hope that you follow along to see all of the things we get up to. Mwah. Bye. Hello. I got sent home from work because I'm sick. Literally like 5 days before I go. But what I wanted to do is go through... Oh my God, let me place you down. Go through things I've downloaded for the trip. So we've got How I Caught a Killer, How I Escaped My Cult. Live for that. New Girl, 4 seasons of New Girl. Modern Family, I've only got 1 season so far. The latest 3 episodes of High Potential. I got Ratatouille, and I got the Fox Hollow Murders, Playground of a Serial Killer. What else do I need? I also got, I downloaded some books. So, I'm trying to like download as much as I possibly can onto here so that I don't have to try and download shit whilst I'm away, because I know that the Wi-Fi ain't going to be as good as this crazy gaming Wi-Fi that my husband has. So, I also downloaded some stuff on Kindle. So, we got some books. I am a spicy romance gal, fantasy, fae, alphas, dark romance, sports romance. I'll take it all. All right. I'm absolutely not picky. So I got the second part of Filthy Rich Fae. I got Ruthless Creatures, and I got Alpha Grey. I got Secretly Yours and Unfortunately Yours. I got Ledge. And what else did I get? There was another one I got as well. Oh, Alpha Grey, that one. Yeah, so I've just made sure that they are all downloaded onto here. So that's oh, come on. Download. What else? All right, so then we go over to audiobooks. I've got all of my Harry Potter. Oh, you're joking. Oh, I bought a book that I already had. That's very annoying. And I do that often. I got a Dawn of Onyx audiobook. And I think that's it on this one. I might just re-download my Dark Fae, Ruthless Fae, Zodiac Academy so that I've got that happening, because I love that. And then in Audible, I'm re-listening to Quicksilver, and I'm also need to do a re-listen of Fourth Wing, all of them. So that's happening. Brimstone's released whilst I'm over in Amorica, so I will get that as well. That'll be a great time. I really want to listen to the bonus scene of Kingfisher's POV, but it requires me to use a whole fucking credit. Like, I don't think so, babes. Not for just one thingy. You're out, you're mowing. We should add a credit. I wonder if my husband used the last credit. That's really rude. He did not consult me about who utilises the credits. Right, so that's the entertainment. Now, the reason why I actually was coming back to film is because I've added a few things. I've added things and stuff to my packing. So, where can I put you? I'll whack it back on the bin. On the bin. Ugh. Yeah, no shit, Gimble. We're back. Okay, we're back. So, I've got a bum bag. I actually have 20 of these, and that's a story for another day. So, I pulled one of these out. This is going in the carry-on. This is a massage, like a ball thing. We love her, so she is going to go into carry-on. I've also got Uno Deluxe and just a set of playing cards. Again, this will just be for stuff from Brian and I to do. I bought the ears that I've got. I was originally hoping to be there for Halloween. Unfortunately, I missed Halloween by one day at Disney and Universal. So, sadly, we will not be getting to wear these two. So I won't be taking them. How cute are they, though? I love. Anyway, so we won't have those. We will, however, be taking these. How cute are these? I also got another disc thing for this. And she's 128 gigabytes, so she a big girl. What else? There's that. There's that. There's that. Oh, hair latties. I didn't have any, like... This one's coming on... on the carry-on with me so that I can get my fringe out of the way. Important. But I've also got this scrunchie, which is a Disney one. She's really cute. Love her. And then I just have a couple of silky scrunchies, and then a leopard print one that's actually felt, and then another plain black silky one. So this is what I like to sleep in, my silky scrunchies. So these will actually go in my bag. Oh, my belt. So I have my main belt that I kind of wear all the time. So I've got this one. That's actually going in my carry-on because if I lose that, I'll be in a lot of trouble. And then I have this. This is my harness. So I've got a couple of dresses and stuff that just adding like a black shirt underneath, and then this just gives it so much structure. We love. So that's the latest that I'm packing. I also, I did forget. I forgot so much stuff when I did my video. I got these. This is 2 puffer jackets. Incredible. We love to see it. So we've got, all of those piles of jackets that I had. There she is. Two. Anyway, so these come like this. And you just put your puffy stuff in it. And Bob's your uncle happy days, you know? So that was a great find. On Shein. 10 out of 10. Also, did you see that? Danae, what's her name? Anyway, she got engaged. Very, very excited for her. The one that does peep the shoe. 10 out of 10. Love you, say it back. That chick, yeah, so she got engaged. So cute. Yeah, I have officially got so what is it today? It's Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, 5 days. 5 days and then I'm out of here. I got the new iPhone. Look how many cords I had to throw away. The waste. Girl. Seriously? That's not a sleigh. Just for your information. Anyway, hopefully next time you see me, I'm looking a lot better. Probably not in this video. Hopefully in the next one. So, I think I've gone through officially everything now. I did fully, like, stickerize everything. We got a little stir crazy today. I'll tell you that much. So, this is my iPad. We are fully stickered. This is my favorite one. So that's stickered. I stickered my work one. I stickered the gimbal case. We went mad. Anyway, all right, enough waffling. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. And in the next video. And that's actually going to be, dare I say it, travel day? Oh, 31 hours of traveling. Kill me now. Anyway, bye.